Fiddles and Skittles, so many metaphors and riddles. I don't think I've ever been called Chicken Little. Although, you know what they say about grapes, the bananas on some of these apes. As I sit and linger, with this pen clenched within my fingers, I'm quite the singer. Or a writer. I am not your average firefighter. Went into a lobby and they were crying, complaining about TikTok but not children dying. According to their accordion, they lost to another Semitic Orient. Quite the interesting variant of viruses within their chariots. How do you demolish the people and souls and still lose after all of those holes? They fulfilled a portion of a book so these Christian preachers could sit back and cook. I once said once the renovation is done, they'll spread propaganda and make them drop the gun. Now everyone is rooting for Palestine while screaming, "Put down the beer steins." A wall laced with one too many vines. 616 makes for a lot of scriptures and lines. Now let the real estate begin. What trade was Trump and his grandfather in? Come from Germany way back when? As John used to say, let the games begin. I never thought I'd see the day when a Caucasian is told to go back to where you used to stay. I pinched my thigh. Am I high? Did this Steve Bannon guy tell Elon to go on and get? Sorry, I had to add some good old American grit. Go back to South Africa? Let me grab my spatula. Hundreds of years later and they still singing that tune? Didn't Florida just get hit by a monsoon? California is like a business that didn't pay off the goons. I am pretty sure DEI is a code word for coon. Ooh, too soon? The red states are still bound by the estate. A bunch of bills sneaking by Congress by the gates. A thuggish, ruggish bone. The emperor's clone. What does it matter? America needs a new liver, spleen, and bladder. Their profanities have certainly gotten fatter. Most people think I'm talking about words for that matter. What does it have to do with me? Well, gather around, let me influence thee. One day turns into descendants. Perhaps one day your great-grandchild will be the defendant. And after years of screaming with the news in vain, they criminalize a part of you and thine family becomes the bane. Then as you're resting on your 80-year-old couch, you encounter a couple of Karens and the grouch. Have some PTSD from COD and hit crouch. Just remember the future is a constant variable. System of a Down did used to sing about them aerials.